What's up, nerds? Free99 here, and welcome to what is going to be the final episode of Kabuto Park. I'm saying that because we literally have the top 3 fighters left, and I think it's gonna be boss fight after boss fight after boss fight. We've also got $124 left. That's not gonna get us much. We can get the final tier of magnifying glass, which is great. We can go ahead and spawn multiple bugs, or I guess the same bug multiple times to try to get, I guess, a shiny version, or like one with just perfect IVs. We could also use the rest of our money to buy some candies or some honey to make things leveling up easier, or catching easier as well. But in all honesty, I think we need a better team. If we look at our collection here, I don't think the praying mantis strat is going to work out. They just have too many of the same gameplay, which makes sense. They're all mantises. But I think it's better if we just pick one. And then maybe like... Because I'm also looking at their stats, right? They barely have any defense as it is. So I was thinking maybe we pick a mantis that has really good strength and really good energy. I still want to use a roly-poly. This could offset the less than stellar defenses that the mantises have. And then we can pick something that either increases attack or increases energy. And I think we build towards that. Or at least that's my thought process. So, Bug Center Praying Mantis, medium strength boost for 10 seconds. Medium defense loss for the opponent and medium strength loss for the opponent. These are all cheap, but they're all timed. So I don't think it's going to be the Praying Mantis. Orchid Mantis, I love the design. Copy the opponent's energy amount. If we go for an energy build, this is going to be useless. Copy all of opponent's effects, also copies the negative effects. And then copy the last card the opponent played. Would require us picking something that the opponent played. Like, it's another situational thing. Just like the copying energy. The spiny flower mantis, though, isn't bad. Yes, these are all expensive, but it's permanent small strength loss, permanent small defense loss, and steal all of opponent's stat boosts. So it takes them from the opponent. It doesn't just copy. Plus, it only grabs the boosts, which means that all the negative effects that we're going to permanently put on the opponent doesn't get transferred over. So I think we take the spiny flower mantis, even though I do like the look of the orchid mantis. Do we sell these? I think I want to keep hold of them for now. The leaf beetle we're keeping just because it's shiny. And then we got a roly-poly that has max strength, one that has max energy, but you're not really good in energy. So I think the first thing we have to do is find a roly-poly that has max defense. So you were found. Where are you found? Let's look at the list. Yes, they're common. They're common, so hopefully we can find them pretty easily. First spot, what are we looking at? It is a roly-poly. So we've already got a spot that can find them, which is great. So this should only ever spawn roly-polies. If we can find a shiny one, that would be even better. We'll do like 4 or 5. Oh, really? Okay, so maybe not. Do all the common ones? Okay, so all the common ones stay as roly-polies. And if it somehow creates a rare one, then it becomes something else, which is a little disappointing. But I guess it's very... Oh, and we still only get 5. That sucks. Details, let's see here. Nothing good. We'll sell you. Perfect energy, no thank you. Perfect strength, we already had one of those. Another perfect strength. And then this one just has nothing. That's unfortunate. Okay, so it's still only 5 grabs. We just got very lucky on that one. Is it still... Okay, well, this is an uncommon, so it doesn't really show what can be found here. Unless it will only ever show... Okay, you found an uncommon bug here. So this could just keep repeating the uncommon bug. This is another shot. We already have this though. I know I'm looking at a gift horse and a mouse, but like we already had one. What did this say? Uncommon. So will it just keep? No, okay, it's just uncommon. Okay, that's I honestly thought we could just farm shinies that way. That's not the case. Woolly Chafer, I don't think we care for. We got a rare here. This is some type of moth, I want to say. I think we need to move a little bit closer. That green is still just too small. What do we got here? A rosy maple moth. I don't know if that's any good, but we did get another shiny. Unfortunately, like I said, that's not bad. 106 energy. That's worth keeping, I think. Permanent small energy boost. We can just keep ramping up our energy. Remove stat loss effects. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then knockback with random power, medium to big. We do like ourselves some finishing the enemy off with this is Sparta. So I do like that. I was gonna try to look for something that had knockback, so we can keep the rosy moth. I don't think you're any good. Big defense boost for each beetle in your team for 10 seconds. We're not really going beetle strats. Big knockback, permanent small defense loss. Is that for us or for them? I'm not really sure, but we'll sell you either way. We've got another shiny. We're gonna go ahead and keep you. This is just a plebeian of the shiny we got, and then the Woolly Chafer, we're selling that. So let's go back in. Hopefully the first slot will be another roly-poly, and we can actually find a good one. It is the long-necked giraffe weevil. That's unfortunate. I hate these things. What do we have in here? This is the Longhorn. Also a common, also looks cool. Not really what we want. An uncommon here. This is it was like a moon moth or something like that? Luna moth, that's what it's called. Here we have the leaf bug. Would have been really crazy if we found a third shiny leaf bug. And then this uncommon beetle that we saw earlier. Hercules, right? Yeah, Hercules beetle. I think Hercules beetle is what people usually think of when they think beetle. Luna moth does have a lot of energy. Recharge all timed effects. I don't know if we're gonna end up with any timed effects when we end up with our team. It has the strong wind, which is nice, and then big energy boost for 10 seconds. So this comes with its own recharge effects. I don't think it's what we want. Hercules beetle, no thank you. Giraffe weevil, I hate it. Longhorn has a lot of strength. It's not bad. Permanent small energy loss on the opponent means they play less cards. Temporary big strength boost, and then this is Sparta kick. I don't think it's the one. And then the leaf beetle we've already seen. Can we get one more where we get very lucky and it's roly-polies? Hopefully one of them having the... This is not it. This is like Lesser Stag. Yeah, it's Lesser Stag. Roly-poly with perfect defense would be great. That was not even close to being timed perfectly. Welcome, welcome. If we could also get a shiny of this, that would be even better. I know we're not shiny hunting, but... And we probably already used up all of our luck. But one can hope, one can hope. I would also settle for like 2 perfect IVs. That's strength and energy. What do we got here? One that we don't need, but that just happens. Nothing in terms of energy though. Good strength and defense. We'll sell you. Nothing perfect here. Perfect energy, again, we don't really need. Nothing perfect there. And then nothing perfect there. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Perfect stats are pretty uncommon. And it's very weird that we have lucked out into perfect strength and energy, but not yet perfect defense. Although I'm sure if we looked at all of our perfect stats that we've seen, it probably all evens out. It's just never the right one that lands on what we want. Hercules beetle here. Got it. We're also gaining a bunch of candy, which is great. We're gonna need some candy in order to level up our characters. So it's not like finding all of these unwanted bugs are, you know, a bad thing. Anything good here? I'll also throw away our entire strategy if we find like a 3 perfect and then somehow build around that instead. Let's do a couple more. I'm not giving up on this. Although we might just have to try with a not so perfect team. We've got a blue banded bee here. Yep, blue banded bee. Still need to go check out what a blue banded bee actually looks like. It's very interesting to me. I bring it up all the time, and by the time I stop recording, it leaves my mind. Because to me, bees are just yellow and blue. Rare pick here. This is the other type of beetle that most people think of when they think of beetle. Wow, this is getting really hard to capture. Giant stag. Hello. Nothing perfect, unfortunate. Nope. Double defense and energy isn't bad. Wind cards do max knockback for 10 seconds. We could proc this and then just spam a bunch of wind cards, which is not bad. It's like pushing, but not. Add 1 wind card to your deck. So we could stack bad weather with backwind. And then everyone gains 5 energy. I don't like how it's everyone. We're paying 3 to give our opponent 5 energy and we only gain 2. That seems a little terrible. I do want to keep this. It's 2 perfect stats. Cards cost 1 less to play is crazy. It is kind of crazy. And then that makes okay just a free card. So it sort of pays off in the end as a 2-card combo. I don't know. It was cool to use this, but I don't think we're gonna try to use it on the final team. Add 1 random. That's too random. Also, Giraffe Weevil's ugly. One last before we try to build the team, because we do also need the candy to level them up. Giraffe Weevil, I hate you. I wished I didn't know that you existed. Uncommon here, unfortunate for us. Another blue banded bee. Roly-poly? Nope, Longyhorn. Is there another place that roly-polies exist? I wonder. Earth borer beetle? Thank you for your contribution. And then we got a lesser stag. Let's see what we got here. Nothing good. Nothing good. Still nothing. Perfect strength, but that's saying very little. Okay, sure. I just want to see something. If we go to the list, there's nothing here. We are still missing 2 things, which is unfortunate. What is down here? No roly-polies. So are roly-polies only found in one place? They're one of the ones that don't like copy to the other places, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So let's go to our collection. Rosemary Maple Moth. I did like the idea of you. So we're gonna keep that in the back pocket. Praying Mantis, do we want to sell these? I think we sell them. They sell for a lot of candy. We get a bunch of our investments back. Goodbye, Orchid Mantis. Well, I kind of want to keep this. I want to keep you. We favorite you just to put you in the terrarium. And then the Flower Mantis is going to be a fighter, but we'll also favorite you so you can be in the terrarium. Maple Moth may or may not be in the team. You're definitely getting favorited. Welcome to the terrarium. And then the blue banded bee. Why did we keep you? Because you had 2 perfect stats and you might be a build around. Yes. You don't go in the terrarium though. So right now our battle team is you need to leave, unselect, and then we put in, do we want DPS Poli? Oh, we can't check. We need to go to collection. Maybe we want the energy? 46 versus 46, so it's literally even. This one has more strength than this one's energy, so I guess, yeah, we're gonna use you. Let's bring you up to level 20. 274 defense just from you, which is insane. I do like that. Does that mean we're gonna sell you? Maybe not. I still kind of want to do like a triple roly-poly-oly team. Lunamoth or Rosy Maple Moth, I guess we'll try you out. See what happens. We do have the candy for it. 304 energy is insane. Let's go ahead to the map. We need just a little bit more candy in order to level you up to max. Plus, we can also maybe try to get a roly-poly here. Uncommon. Again, looking at gift horse in the mouth. It's great that we're getting these rare spawns, but we don't really want them. Another leaf bug. No thank you. Uncommon, again, cool. Nice to use all of our lucks for something that we don't need luck for. Final spot, roly-poly, at least one. Leaf bug again. Okay, sure. I'm pretty sure we're going to be selling all of these. That was a very tiny leaf bug, by the way. Nothing here. Nothing there. Nope. No thank you. Nada. Is that enough? I didn't pay attention. I didn't actually pay attention. 69. It is enough. Okay, cool. So this is going to be our team for, I guess, the final run. It doesn't look horrible. 711 strength is insane. But we do have the energy to play cards. I mean, there's only one way to find out. Let's go. Hannah, you're rank 4? That's lit. I maxed my team. Hope you are locked. Oh, this is the one that speaks like a young kid. Ready, Pookie? Do not call me Pookie. Okay, what do we got here? We can do nothing because everything is very expensive. We could do the strength loss so they push us a little less. I kind of want to do the permanent energy boost. This way we can get our stuff sooner. We can cleanse of our defense, steal the opponent's boost. They didn't have any boost. I should have glad stopped. Big defense boost for 5 seconds. We're going to be getting pushed here soon. They tried to kick us, which is unfortunate. Defense loss for the opponent. Knockback immunity, because it looks like they're trying to push. We'll do this right when they start pushing. Maybe get some energy on our side. Trigger this now, and then trigger this for them. They've got -5 things on them. Permanent energy boost, we will take. If we can get them a little bit closer, we can try to knock them out like now. That was so close. Okay, knockback immunity, because they're starting to push us. Permanent energy boost, let's go. Remove our negative effect, so that's great. Permanent defense boost, because they're going to start pushing soon. Are they even going to... Yes, they did. Permanent defense loss for them. Permanent strength loss as well. Nice try trying to push us. Can we just spend cards to try to get our... Okay, we didn't even need it. Nice. Oop. That was gas. Could you even beat her and take the big... the big W? I stand you. Please stop talking so I can stop talking. Beat her, so it's another girl. No, it's Satoshi? Okay. I was expecting Satoshi to be the final fighter, not the second to last. That's insane. Sure. They've got... Oh, our Spiny Flower Mantis is only level 18. Are you kidding me? Spiny Flower Mantis. It is only level 15. Okay, we can get a tiny bit more stats if we go and grab some dudes. It also gives us... Well, okay. I'm a bit of an achievement hunter. If we're just gonna go for candy, let's try to finish this off. I believe it'll trigger like 2 of the achievements that we are missing. Oh god, it's the one that disappears. I totally forgot about this. Does it still work? Okay, it still works when it's like faint. That's good to know. But this whole disappearing trick, I kind of don't like. Rainbow Beetle, we used that quite a bit in the beginning. We found one with 2 perfect stats. Got a hoverfly, looks like a bee. Pretty sure I've said that multiple times. A rare one. This is the one that we are missing. So let's get a little bit closer. Get a little bit closer. I think we still need to get closer than that. It's still too tiny. Okay, so it doesn't get that much bigger. We did get it. Okay, Atlas Beetle. Hello, how are you? Last spot. I believe now all we are missing is an uncommon. Not entirely sure what it looks like, but welcome to the beetle decks, I guess. Atlas Beetle. Sells for 21, that's not bad. Add a strong kick card to your deck. Knockback cards cost 1 less to play. That's not bad. And then knockback stronger for each beetle on the team. There is a world where we kind of do beetle strats, but then I just sold that, so I guess not. It wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad. We've seen some like beetle strat stuff show up. This one's a common. We don't really need it. Longy Horn. We're gonna turn into candy anyways. We don't know how much the 19 to 20 candy will take, so we're doing this a second time. I also want that uncommon to finally finish the entire decks. Japanese Rhino. Hello there. Still a common one, unfortunate. It's also one that we just caught. Japanese Rhino. Last spot, it's also just a common. It's a Leaf Beetle. We've gotten 2 shinies of this, which is crazy if you think about like how many different types of bugs are in the game. Also, we have been just like farming that one spot, so I guess it's not as uncommon as I thought it would be. Spiny Flower Mantis, 54 for one level up, 60 for the other one. We've got 60 candy, or 67 candy, remaining, which isn't bad. If we can somehow find like a 2 perfect IV or like a perfect defense roly-poly, we're gonna need the candy to level it up anyways. But yeah, second to final fight. They're pretty much even on all their stats. We outrank them only in energy, which is kind of scary, but our debuffs, most of them are permanent, so I'm hoping it will count for something. Beetle battles, beetle battles. Good luck, have fun to you, Satoshi. Well, big defense boost for 12 seconds, stop them from pushing us. We can get a permanent defense boost, and then by the time they start pushing, this should be up and running, like now, which is great. Aggressive mimicry, we can steal their stuff. Thank you for your patronage. Permanent defense loss, I think it's too late for that. They're too far for this one. I don't think they're going to try to knock us back. When we start pushing, we proc this. There's no defensive stuff. They already started pushing. We'll push back. Permanent energy boost. Permanent strength loss. Permanent defense boost. We're just cranking up all the stuff. We do not want them to have anything. We don't have any negative status effects. We're gonna activate this just because it's taking up space, and they do try to knock us back every now and then. We're gonna steal all of their stuff, which is crazy. We should be winning this. Sparta? Sparta! 40 bucks, 40 candy, cool. Beetle battles. You are really good. The next opponent is the last one. She's really good. Do you think you can beat her? Was it our friend? Is that what it's been all coming up to? Midori! Golden Heart, Atlas Beetle, Hercules Beetle. They're not all max level, but they do outrank us in a lot of things. This is the final boss fight. We either beat them or we don't. Let's check it out. Hey Hana, I'm so happy to see you there. You have to leave tonight, right? Let's make today memorable. It's the final day of summer. They have a shiny Atlas, really? You're just gonna flex on us like that? Let's do the big defense boost because they're pushing pretty hard. Let's go ahead and knock them back, gain some space. Knockback immunity isn't bad. We can do some small defense. We should really... Okay, well, it's timed, so maybe we don't. I don't know, maybe we should steal it. Strength loss because they're about to push. We don't need to remove any effects. Energy boost is great. Permanent defense boost to get us in there. Strength loss because they're about to start pushing. We have the win for when we push them over. Knockback immunity so they don't gain any space. Defense loss for you because we're pushing now. Let's steal all of their stuff. Thank you for your patronage. And then we... Oh, that was so close. If we can just start pushing again, I'm pretty sure we just run them out. And then Sparta! You won the tournament. We unlocked 2 things. We've unlocked you've won the, and we've unlocked the tournament. Cool. OMG, that was epic! Beetle battles! You win! You're the queen! The Beetles master! You earned the title of Beetle Battles champion. I still remember when we had our first fight. You became so much stronger. This is like Cynthia finding Ash on like day 1 of Sinnoh Adventures and goes, "Oh, I'm just an archaeologist, don't mind me." Well, let's go home. Dinner should be ready. How would you know when I eat dinner? Hey, Hana. You're leaving tonight, right? That sounds like they're not gonna be leaving, so maybe they're like homeschooled or something. Or maybe we live in like Kanto and this is Hoenn. Maybe that's the thing. I'm going to miss you. I hope I'll see you again, bestie. And then ending credits. This is a pretty fun game. If you're into like creature collecting, it's a bit of a short experience, but it's still pretty fun. I love the hand-drawn art. It's pretty cozy vibes. Congratulations to all of these people that are being shown on the screen. I think you've made a fantastic game, worth every single penny. But yeah, as the credits roll, as always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time. So I guess there's a post-credit scene here. Hey, it's me, Doot, the dev of the game. Thank you so much for playing this little game. If you want to play some more, you can fight all opponents again. But this time, their bugs will be level 20. Have fun. So there is a New Game Plus, which is awesome. I do still want to try to get this last bug and maybe end off the episode here. Is it the first shot? Is this the one that we're missing? I don't think this is the one that we're missing. Blue Carpenter Bee? No, we've had this before. There's one more. Is it this one? No, I feel like we've had this at least once. This is like the Hercules beetle, right? It is the Hercules beetle. Okay, we've seen you before. Come on, where are you? Uncommon? It might be this one? It doesn't seem familiar. Umbrella Rhino. This has to be the last one because it said new. Common spawn. This is the Ruddy Darter, I think. Yes, maybe? Ruddy Darter. Okay, I finally got it right once. Usually I call the blue one the Ruddy Darter. And then we got the Atlas Beetle here. We need to get closer at least once. I would really love to grab this on the first shot. Can we do it? Atlas Beetle, welcome to the team. Cool. And just like that, the game is basically over for me. I mean, I still want to get 100% achievements, so I'm still going to be playing the game. Again, as always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you on whatever series replaces this one.